This is homemade eggshell powder, and it's one of the most useful things you can make for your cat's food. This video shows you how to make it. For the full recipe and specific amounts, visit thelils.com, link in the description. Cats need a steady calcium source to balance all the phosphorus they get from meat. Without it, even a well-chosen blend of muscle meat and organ runs phosphorus-heavy over time, and that puts stress on the kidneys and bones, and eggshell powder fills that gap. It's essentially pure calcium carbonate. It's a whole food, it costs nothing, and you're making it from shells you'd otherwise throw away. You only need two things: eggshells and water. To start, collect the shells as you cook through your normal week. Each time you crack an egg, rinse the shell right away under cold running water. Work a finger gently around the inside to remove the membrane and any white that's clinging to it. That membrane matters. If it stays on, it traps moisture during grinding and the powder comes out clumpy rather than fine. Then transfer to a covered container and refrigerate until you have enough to process. Don't let them sit too long. Odor is the sign they've gone past their window. Once you have a batch ready, place the shells in a pot, cover them with cold water, and bring everything to a rolling boil. Let them go for about 10 minutes. This step eliminates surface bacteria. It's quick, and it matters. Next, drain the water and let the shells cool until they're safe to handle. Then spread them out in a single layer on a baking tray. Into the oven at a low temperature, just enough to dry them out completely. You're looking for brittle. A shell that breaks under light finger pressure is ready. If yours still feel firm, give them a bit more time and check again. The minerals you're after are heat stable, so a longer dry won't cause any harm. Just pull the tray before the shells start to discolor. Now for the grind. Transfer the dried shells to a spice grinder and pulse until the texture matches flour, fine and even. That's what you want. It disperses through the recipe without any gritty bites. Let the dust settle for about half a minute before you open the lid. To finish, transfer the powder to a clean, dry container with a tight-fitting lid. Kept airtight, a single batch will last for months. Enough calcium for a long stretch of homemade meals from just a handful of shells. One thing worth knowing: weighing your powder rather than estimating by the spoon keeps each batch consistent. Eggshell powder varies in density depending on how finely it's ground, so the scale gives you a more accurate amount every time. The full guide with storage details is at thelils.com, link in the description. Hope this is helpful.